After you.
Okay then. Here's how this... It's my... The good ones, that's the...
Did you all... What? You have not read any book.
Hunter, I've read half the books in the library. I have too many favorites.
You are being
This is...
Huh.
Yeah, I wanted to be. Doesn't matter how just give me...
Oh.
I hope I have time for this. I used to be in one of these with my...
What?
I got reassigned. Yeah.
This is the first book club I've been to that didn't devolve into a...
Must have...
A few years back, Bruce and Tony started an Avenger. Tony hated it. Said it was the worst poetry he'd ever read. That a mascara-blinded... Turned out, it wasn't Banner's favorite book.
Oh.
We lost 2 floors of Avengers Tower before he calmed down.
What happened next?
Black Widow invoked the "this is why we can't have nice things" rule and banned book clubs from meeting at the tower.
Hey, all right.
So...
The first book we'll read for book club will be The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Ooh, a classic.
Yep, that's an old book.
Way older than The Hunter.
How old is this book?
5th century B...
Cannot...
Was that a lie?
I do not know. How would you say it stacks up?
Stop. Right now, or so help me, I will ban you from book club. Anyway, our time is tight, I get it. But stop by the library and read the book before the next meeting. But I hope you read the whole thing. This book is one of my favorites.
The katana gave that away.
Yeah, I'm always around if you want to chat about it.
I'll save it for the next book club.
I could chat about it.
Nah, I'm good. On the prowl? I think that went well.
Lade, did you...
No. Yes. Captain America overheard and expressed interest. Carol said I was starting a book club and he asked if he could join.
Then what?
What was I supposed to do? Say no to Captain America?
I barely know Captain America. I can tell him he has to leave book club.
Are you crazy? He and Carol are friends. And besides, you balance him out, you know? Glad you came, Hunter. But don't forget to do the reading.
All right, I will.
I'm not kidding.
Agatha is lucky to have you.
You're looking stronger than ever.
You wanted to speak?
I see you, Hunter. I notice what you've been up to.
And what have I been up to exactly?
Bad things. Very bad. You should see the look on your face. I meant that. And more importantly, you're proving to be quite a good friend.
I am touched and honored to be considered a friend to you, Ileana.
Just don't let it go to your head. For years in this realm, I felt out of place. No one understood me, and most people were terrified. Then I met the Midnight Suns, and they showed me how to make a home in this world. It never felt right for a bad girl like me to fight with the good guys. Until you showed me how.
That does not sound like a lesson Caretaker would teach.
It's not one she could. She only meddles with the darkness, but we are born from it. She could never understand. My time growing up in Limbo was difficult. The creature who brought me there, his name is Mephisto.
The Prince of Lies? The Great Corruptor? Master of the Realm of Lost Souls? That Mephisto?
He sought to blacken my soul with corruption. I hate what he did. What he made me do. Am I a monster?
We cannot change our origins.
Hunter, you... Thank you for listening to me, friend.
Imagine if we hadn't caught Banner and Wanda. What if they caught us by surprise instead?
Caretaker's not spoken a word to me all day. It's been lovely.
You know I know magic, right? Whew, now I see what all...
Later.
It wasn't easy keeping all the night owls distracted to cover for you.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Good morning, Hunter. Got a minute to chat?
You wanted to
Please. I know I'm a newer kid on the block, but I'm noticing some major divisions within this team. All the interpersonal drama is pulling focus.
Conflict is to be... However,
Some fighting about who drank the last of the coffee or over who gets to have the remote is normal, but going rogue doesn't work. We have to level with each other, no matter how painful or uncomfortable. Next time you want to bring a very irate Wanda Maximoff back to the... Don't forget that you're the only one of us who's beaten Lilith and paid the ultimate price for it. You stand out here as a... The Midnight Suns, Strange, Carol, Tony, Eve... It's a response...
I have been a weapon all my life. Leadership ability... I would appreciate...
Just the fact that you're willing to learn means you're on the right track.
Perhaps I can figure out how to lead as I go.
Yeah. We all have to do that to a degree, but it's gonna take more than winging it to see us through. Everyone else is wandering around trying to figure it out. Leaders need a direction. Finding true north, and forging ahead despite the obstacles. That's what it's about. And believe me, it's tough to get everyone marching in the same direction. You've already made the ultimate sacrifice once before. I've been there. I know what it's like to... It doesn't get easier. I've given you a...
¿Qué pasa, Hunter?
What in the... This crap just keeps getting weirder and weirder. You know, I think Faustus might have been the Zodiac killer.
Nico, Magic, how are they? They won't speak to me.
They're holding up, all things considered. But I wouldn't expect them to thaw anytime soon. Not when it comes to you.
I see. I understand they're still angry. I just don't want them to feel alienated from the team.
Then you shouldn't have made them feel alienated.
I know, I know. I will try and make amends. Reach out and I'll branch.
Just don't expect them to take it.
I don't believe anyone can make sense of Dr. Faustus's ramblings.
Ah, I see. I should come back another night.
Captain Marvel swears she can see threads in Dr. Faustus's
Told you there'd be trouble for crossing Caretaker.
We've stumbled on a Hydra unit unloading some of their stolen bounty. Unfortunately, their crates are rigged to self-destruct if the required keycard isn't swiped first. And Hydra's agents are carrying the keys. You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
Should be quick. Let's try this. Try and stop me now.
Let me show you the way.
Not bad.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
You asked for it. Is it just me, or do I look different? We can catch them off guard.
We make an excellent team.
Deliverance service.
All right, that hurt a little. I just don't know when to quit.
Aw, you brought your friends to help.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
Staff of one is in good hands.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Night-night.
They've destroyed one of the crates. Focus on getting the other keys.
You're gonna regret that. Looks like they want to try a few more.
Things are moving right along. Defeating
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card. the last crate. Wipe out the remaining Hydra forces, and let's get you home.
I could have made that so much worse.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
Blade said it was weird that I sleep with my guns. It's called being prepared. Look it up.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask. Food must be completely different. Now it's all pre-packaged and preserved. Are there any meals you miss from 300 years ago?
Agatha made a pumpkin stew. I can still remember the taste.
With a dash of cinnamon? Oh, I love that. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. Let's wrap this up and raid the kitchen before Doctor Strange heats up his funky smelling leftovers. I've wanted this so much. I nearly used the Staff of One to get it.
Evildoers beware.
You heading to shop class?
I might swing on by.
So is that a yes, or...?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Next
job I take has got to be on a boat. International water means no rules.
Heading to...
I am ready.
Right on. Wait, what's Tony doing here?
It's interesting how you solved the heat problem.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Neither. It's just not what I would have done.
Right.
I have no idea what's going on here. Parker didn't invite Tony, did he?
I can ask.
Okay, I'll hang tight. You talk to Parker. I'll hang back so it doesn't seem like we're all whispering.
Okay, before you ask, Tony kinda showed up and started talking.
Tony Stark does not belong here.
I don't know. I don't know how to talk to rich people. Would you mind?
All right.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hey, boss. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't picture you for the technical type. Wait, no, I'm seeing it. You're someone who's always appreciated horsepower.
What brings you here, Tony?
I couldn't sleep. Saw Parker slip off with a backpack full of gadgets. I was tired and bored, so I followed him here. You know, the only time I've seen the Hellride is when it's on fire. You think Robbie will let me poke around under the hood?
Shop class is open to you.
Well, that's nice, boss, but I don't plan to stay. Look, this isn't my thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as Robbie and Parker are cool with it.
All right. We should ask them.
The two of you heard me, right?
Yeah, sure did.
So, what do you think? I'll be completely invisible.
Like Sue Storm?
Like a slightly taller Sue Storm.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, as long as the shop doesn't become a Stark subsidiary, I'm good.
Scout's honor.
Then welcome to shop class, Tony.
All right. You kids do your thing.
Now that we know Wanda's a threat, nothing that involves her coming to harm. We're looking at ways to protect you from her abilities.
How is that?
Our first prototype keeps you connected to the real world.
Like an anchor.
Exactly. If Wanda alters your reality, our second prototype alters it back. Robbie got the idea from his spirit of vengeance. I think the prototype is powered by Hellfire, so best not to jostle it.
Like a button I press to reset her alterations. Or a broadcast interfering with her own transmission.
Perfect, you got it. You already gave me the components. Those will come in handy. So, are we good to go on this project?
I am ready.
but that's...
Let me know when you're ready.
I am.
So, Tony, did you have any thoughts on the project?
Who, me? I'm contributing now?
We, just wanted to know what you think.
The Hunter has more options against the Fallen. I think shop class has already proved its worth.
Really? You think?
That's my observation.
Tony Stark is looking over our shoulders. How cool is this, Robbie?
It's extremely cool.
Well, Tony Stark is extremely cool. You heard it here first.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
Ah, I see. The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank. But I have not heard them in so long. Caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
Hunter, consider yourself the only invitee to my favorite meat time spot.
The only one? How did I win that honor? I am actually very interested in this sappy stuff. Please, do tell.
No.
Why not celebrate our friendship with an honest emotional dialogue?
That's definitely not happening.
I will start. Nico, ever since our first conversation, I have known that you are an
I'm leaving.
Okay. I'm surprised your favorite spot is the chapel.
Believe it or not, my family used to go to church religiously when I was a kid, so pretentious old buildings give me this comforting vibe. It wasn't always like this.
What changed?
Do I look like a psych major? But if I had to guess, I would say I needed to peel the rotten layers my dear mom left behind to get to my healthier innards. You know, onion style. And I took your advice and used a little of the good old magic to heal the trauma with my mom.
Well done. And now you have mastered a new way to use your magic.
I'm not quite ready to be that type of witch, but I do have some ideas for pretty cool soul-twisting moves. One day, maybe. Now, there is no holding me back, and like you've been there for me, I'll be there for you. When we face your mom one final time, I want you to know, I got your back. Whatever you need, I'm your witch.
Fine, speak.
We still have so many more movies to show you. Like 70s grindhouse hits.
Maybe I'll teach you.
Practice makes perfect.
This'll make a difference.
We've got plenty of... See you around.
Intriguing possibility.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? I feel like I could automate this process, take myself out of the loop here. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Cross your fingers. Genius inventor strikes again.
Practice makes perfect.
This will do.
See you around.
Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were...
I'm ready when you are. And Hydra rears its... Pick your target, Hunter.
Lucky you caught me in a good mood.
Looks good to me. Thanks, Hunter.